These Antifa, ISIS-looking pieces of shit out there that are going to these protests and they're physically assaulting men and women. It blows my mind how people would support this cause. These are the stereotypical mom's basement as fuck keyboard commando warriors that think that they can throw rocks into a crowd, pepper spray a woman, beat her over the head with a pole, assault people, call the, say fuck the police, fuck the pigs and all this shit. You think that just because you sit there and you call us fascists and Nazis, that makes it true? There's no proof of racism, yet you call us racist. And you even, I love how it's gone so far as that even Google changed the definition of fascism to like an alt-right thing. It's not an alt-right thing. Fascism is trying to silence somebody. Trying to silence somebody's political ideologies because you don't like what they believe in or what they say. So you go to these protests and you try and silence Ann Coulter and Milo Yiannopoulos and the rest of them out there, even Tommy. And you're not going to fucking stop it. You can't. But you want to resort to violence. But I've got news for you. I know what's going to happen. It's going to come down to a point where you're going to go to a protest. And it's going to be in the southern area where, we're more pro-guns. And you're going to try some shit like that, and your members are going to be laying in the street dead with bullets in their fucking chest because you just don't grasp the concept of how serious what you're trying to do truly is. When you silence somebody's freedom of speech, you've gone too far and you've become an enemy of America. That's what I shouldn't say fucking ISIS, you Antifa cowards are trying to do. So I'm looking forward to the day that this happens, and I'm going to laugh my fucking ass off. Because some of you live in this bubble, this world of, the world is perfect. There's no such thing as people that hate America, they're not trying to kill us. You don't grasp that. So I would love for you to sit there and sing Kumbaya to one of these suicide bombers, wrap your arms around them and say I love you, and then watch them splatter your brains and guts all over the sidewalk. Then you got people like Ellen out there, like, I'm never inviting Trump on my show. So the fuck what? Who gives a fuck? You think Trump gives a damn about you? Fuck you, Ellen. No ban. You same motherfucking celebrities are untouchable because you have security. You live in gated communities. ISIS isn't coming after you. They don't give a dick about you. But you want to sit there and say, let them all in. Who cares? Well, meanwhile, America's going crazy with these fucking terrorists out there that want to blow us up if we don't sit there and try and stop it. But you live in this world of everything is perfect. You don't grasp it. You're not a fucking regular Joe. Your shit is you walk on golden roads, man. You're not worried where your next cheeseburger's coming from. You're not one of the people. So when you spout off with this bullshit, I don't agree with you. Because that's not true. You've never even been to the fucking Middle East. I love you feminists out there that sit there and you support women's rights. You're all about women should have equal pay, and I agree with that. But how come you're not going to the Middle East and saying that shit? If it's equal rights for American women, it should be equal rights for the world, right? Because women should be equal. Then go to the fucking Middle East, spout off, and see what happens. Then you're going to realize just how good you've got it in America. There is equal rights. There is equality. But now you fucking want privilege. But now you're going to resort to walking down the street with a vagina hat on to prove your point. So all you fucking crybaby snowflake Antifa wrapped fucking idiots out there, I'm waiting for the day that it's going to happen, and it will happen. When you try and start a war and you're going to get gunned down in the streets because you just don't grasp how serious this shit is. Make some noise and see what the fuck happens, because it is coming. America's getting sick of your bullshit. Even your own leftist people are saying you're full of shit. We might disagree ideology or politically on our issues, which is fine, but when you resort to violence to silence somebody else, you've gone too far. Hate speech isn't free speech. Technically it is. You got no problem burning a flag, which in my mind is hate speech, but when somebody else comes out there that disagrees with your political philosophies or how you see things, suddenly that's hate speech. I find it incredibly ironic how the tolerant left has suddenly become very intolerant. Fucking hypocrites. I love it. The irony, it's beautiful.